Merry Christmas, one and all. I think I've got a story to tell. First of all, Grey Wolf. A shout out to Grey Wolf for that wonderful piece of music. It's beginning to look a lot like treason. I love that. Yes, I do. Okay, everyone. Hi, hello, you all. Fudge. Hey, that fudge didn't turn out as good as I hoped it did. I must have messed up on the recipe. But I'll tell you what, last night I went and put a little bit of that fudge in my coffee cup and I heated it up real good, and then I poured in my milk and I heated it up some more. I'm gonna tell you what, that was the best hot chocolate. My Christmas Eve chocolate fudge hot chocolate. It was good. Okay. Well, hello there, Larry. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. I have been in this house. uh, this house is cold, and my holding tanks froze. So I've been standing on a cube of ice. So if it looks kind of funny that I'm sitting in the house in 3 layers of clothes, well, there's a good reason. I can't keep this house warm right now. I'm keeping it warm. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's warm up here. But once my feet get cold, honey, I'm cold all over. I can't help it. My feet get cold, that's it. So yesterday I got a little smarter. I just haven't done it so far today because I went for coffee, my Christmas coffee this morning with my best friend Daryl. Yeah, he come and got me, and we went for coffee. So I got me a fresh old cup of coffee here, about gone, and I got to visit with my best friend and confidant. So that was a great Merry Christmas. I got a Christmas text from Vern first thing this morning. That was super cool. Yes, got one from my daughter. That's expected. My daughter's a good daughter, and she never goes without wishing me a happy holiday time, whatever time it is, birthday or Christmas. She always remembers. And she texted me this morning, and y'all pray for my sister. Her husband totaled her car last night. They're okay. Ain't nobody hurt. Just uh, a totaled out vehicle, and she was so happy. She just got that cube. Well, things happen for a reason. Maybe nobody got hurt in that cube. Or the accident, as far as I'm understanding. So it's just a fender bender. But when you fender bend a cube, it's totaled. It don't take much to total one. Anyhow, uh, oh, Mr. T, I'm gonna tell you what, I was watching you guys. Oh, that I woke up this morning and I turned it on and I saw where y'all had created that beautiful song. Oh, my goodness, Grey Wolf, I didn't know you could sing so well. Oh, I was so tickled. Just absolutely to the T. I went and shared the link. I shared the link on the People's Movement on my Facebook page and even sent it in Messenger to some of my closest friends. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I got my excitement out now. Hey, everybody. You know, Christmas is a special time of year for me. You see, I'm all alone here. No one's going to come to my door today and wish me Merry Christmas. There's no Santa Claus dropping packages off at the door. But this year, my Santa Claus has given me the greatest gift any old woman could ever want or need. He who has friends is the richest. And I have made some of the most amazing, wonderful friends this year. There's no way I can list them all. There's the G's. Oh my goodness, last night I was at Christmas Eve. They put trucker stockings together, and along with Norma and Joe Nagy and Mr. and Mrs. Mobo and Jen and her daughter, I'm going to tell you what, it was such a great, wonderful Christmas to walk along live with them as they passed out Christmas stockings at the truck stops. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go back online and take a look at that wonderful gift. You know, the gift is in the giving. And watching them give things away and being so excited and so much in awe to those folks that they ain't home with their families. They're sitting alone in a truck on Christmas Eve. You know, and they're doing that for us. Because if it weren't for truckers, honestly, if all the truckers in the United States was to turn their key off on a single day, it would shut this whole country down in 72 hours. Because they're the ones that run this country, the men and women behind the wheel. And I want you to know this Christmas, I thank each and every one of you for what you have done and what you are doing and what you will do in the future. Thank you for suffering with the lower lumbar problems, the crazy people out there on the highway, the weather. It's been a pleasure. Just a minute, I got that baby in. Come on. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Way too cold for her to be out there, guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me but you know, that's my freedom dog. That's my better half over there. Anyway, folks, thank you. Again, God bless the truckers. And if you're out there today and you see a trucker, okay, parked at a truck stop, go wish them Merry Christmas, okay? Take them a hot drink or a cold drink or just a thank you, okay? Everybody can write a note. And it's really strange how you can be so emotional over a piece of paper. But one of the best Christmas gifts I ever got was a letter from my kids. Of all the gifts they ever gave me, it's the one I hold most dear. The other piece of paper I hold dear is my Constitution. I took an oath to give everything I have, up to and including my life, in protection of that piece of paper. If only those that took the oath, as I did, and I'm talking about those members of Congress that stood up and took an oath and have turned their back on that piece of paper, haven't kept their job. They haven't kept their word. And if you don't, you know, if you don't have an honor to your oath, you shouldn't be in office. Okay? It's what you swore to do when you went into office. Now, each of you needs to write 2 letters. Well, actually, write 1 letter and copy it. CC it to others. Make it sure it's CC'd to each individual Supreme Court justice. Let them know that you support the Bronson brother. Bronson versus Adams. docket number 22-380. Please, I am begging the Supreme Court to uphold their oath. They took the oath too. And send one to the Supreme Court and a copy to the Bronson brothers. You can get their addresses. I believe they are posted on Polish Agnes' site. They're posted on Grey Wolf. And if I knew how to post them, they'd be posted here. And if anybody on my site is able to post those, please do. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Choctaw D. It's great to see you. Joshua, Merry Christmas. You all. Oh, Bertie. Oh, Larry. Hello, everybody. It is so good to see all of you this morning. Okay. I believe the title of this here site or show today, whatever, is A Christmas Tale. Well, do I ever have a Christmas tale? By the way, what is Christmas? Is it just a holiday? Is it a reason to buy a gift to give away? Maybe it's the lights, the star, the tinsel, the tree. Perhaps it's ham, yams, and pumpkin pie shared with family. No. You see, Christmas is a lot more than that to me. Because years ago, in a stable manger, the Christ child did lay, so he could live and die upon a cross to take my sins away. So, as the gifts are wrapped in red, green, and blue, just remember that Jesus was born so he could die for you. So when you're enjoying Santa and all the gifts that he did bring, just remember it is for Jesus that the church bells ring. Merry Christmas to one and all. And my prayer is this tyrannical government will fall. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, my goodness. I'm such a bad girl. Okay. Well, guys, I kind of got my vocal cords back. And if y'all don't mind sticking around, I'd like to sing you my Christmas carol. Okay? Because it's my Christmas carol. Here goes. In a classroom at the grade school, just before the holidays, the boys and girls were writing notes to Santa far away, except a lass who sat alone, her paper put away. And when her teacher asked her why, so softly she did say, for God is my Santa Claus each and every day. I don't write him letters, ma'am. I just kneel and pray. Do you know his greatest gift? Salvation is I've found. God is my Santa Claus each day, the whole year round. Then the teacher stood in silence at what the child had said. She truly knew real Christmas Day, and not from books she read. She truly meant real Santa Claus, she said, in just one word. God gave us Christ for Christmas Day. My Santa Claus is God. For God is my Santa Claus each and every day. I don't write him letters, ma'am. I just kneel and pray. Do you know his greatest gift? Salvation is I found. God is my Santa Claus each day, the whole year round. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed singing it. Couldn't sing. Till I got my new vocal cords. Got them all cleaned up and tuned up. I feel like I can sing again. All right. Anybody want to hear Christmas in the Holler is going to have to tell me in the chat. I need 5 people to say yes before I do that long Christmas story. Guess they don't want to hear it. Y'all heard it enough, huh? Okay. I got 1, 2. Told you 5. Give me an audience of 5 and I'll sit here and tell that story. 3, 2, 4, 5. Here we go. All right, guys, sit back and I'll tell a Christmas tale from the Holler. It's called Christmas in the Holler, written by Mona Miller in July of 1993. 'Twas a night before Christmas, and all over the floor was sleeping bags stuffed with kinfolk galore. Why, there was Grandma, Grandpa, aunts, uncles, and their kids too. Why, we had kittens and a cat and an old hound dog named Blue. Now, Bertha, and Bobby, why, they had sprawled out on my bed. They left me crunched down in the corner. My pet coon was asleep on my head when down in the holler I hears this curse flat. So I leaps to the window to see what was that. But I tripped over Fat Fred, and that caused me to step in the middle of Thin Flo. But I still couldn't believe what I sees through the snow. A pack mule was a struggling to get uphill. his rider in the creek had taken a spill. Why, the funniest thing I ever saw, it was watching that old fat man as out of the creek he did crawl, 'cause he was cold and wet, and he weren't moving too quick. But he was dressed in red, so he sort of looked like St. Nick. Well, he got to his mule, and he unloaded his pack, and he flung open the front door, stepping right on my cat. Then he looked around, and he went, "Hey, where's you old tree?" And I told him, I said, "Well, you dummy, it's out in the woods where it should be." He said, "Oh, well, where am I to put this here stuff? Oh, gee, I sure hope I brung enough." And he reached down in that there bag, and he whooped out this big old deer. And my mama jumped up and went, "Oh, oh, praise the Lord, honey. Dinner's here." Paul asked that fella, said, "Hey, you got any more in that sack?" And he said, "Yeah." And you know what? He had taters and greens and a whole slab of that back. Oh, my Aunt Lou, she smiled and offered that fella some coffee in a cup. But about that time, all the damn young'uns woke up. But down in that bag, to my surprise, he had toys for the kids that lit up their eyes. Why, he had a truck for Tommy. He got for Bill one of them kazoos. He even had a pretty little old teddy bear for baby Jan with eyes of blue. Why, this feller had toys. He had toys for John, Larry, Matt, Jack, Jim, one for Kathy Ann, Sissy, Karen, and Kim. He even had a pretty little old dress for Cousin Emily Sue, and a Bible for that Brutus. Well, one for me too. But before I could thank him for what he did do, this feller up and run out the door, a tripping over old Blue. As he was a falling, he made the mistake of reaching out and grabbing that old mule by the tail. Yeah, being drug off through the thicket. I could hear him yell. Let's just say he was yelling some of them naughty words at that mule. But he hollered blessings to us. But the next time I come to the Ozarks, I'm going to be like most folks and just ride a bus. Okay, guys. I want to know that you all are safe. Stay warm. Stay close. Keep your eyes and your ears open, for things may happen quickly. So be prepared. Be prepared to watch just how magnificently things finally come together. Make sure you read Supreme Court docket number 22-380. It appears that the Supreme Court may well stand behind their oath. To ensure that, one letter to the Supreme Court and a copy of said letter to the Bronson brothers. Gray Wolf has their address. I don't have it. I don't have a mod. Okay, I don't have somebody that can put it up. Okay, but in the chat, if anybody can, put the address up in the chat because it's vitally important. Now, the Bronson brothers have already received 40,000 of these letters, which means the Supreme Court has received 40,000 also. We need that to be 1 million. Remember this miracle on 34th Street? When the post office came in and delivered the letters to Santa? We need a miracle on 34th Street to take place at the Supreme Court. And that takes you. Not just you, but everyone in your email list needs to get the information. Every group contact that you have in Messenger or any place else, put it out to my MeWe folks. Any platform you have needs the information on Supreme Court docket number 22-380. Let us have a very, very happy new year. And let's begin the new year with a constitutional republic. It can happen. And we at this time need to stand up and walk to the mailbox. Buy 2 envelopes, 2 pages of paper, 2 stamps. Walk to the mailbox. Fly your flag as you go. And let the Supreme Court and the Bronson brothers, Roland Bronson, know that we stand with him in his endeavor to bring back our constitutional republic. Might be a nice thing to see, but read it. Don't take my word for it. SupremeCourt.gov, docket number 22-380. And then email the Supreme Court a copy of the letter that you're sending by snail mail. Won't hurt. The more notifications they get about how we feel about it, the better off we are. Better our chances are. Okay? This can happen when we all stand up and do our part. And this one's easy. Write a letter. Copy that letter. Get 2 envelopes and stamp them, one to the Supreme Court and one to Roland Bronson in Utah. And the one in the envelope that you're sending to the Bronson brothers, put $1 in the envelope. They paid over $2 million so far to get this case to the Supreme Court and get it all printed up and correlated and in the right font and everything else. So, okay? Do your part for Christmas. That will be the greatest Christmas gift of all. Okay, Chata. All right. Okay, somebody's messaging me. You know, it's Christmas time. People said, DWT sent me a message. Thank you very much, GW. Okay. All right. He wishes me a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from GT. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to put on here that I am live. I am. Okay. On. Yuck. Tube. And I'll send it to him. Maybe he'll get on here and join us. Looking for GWT. Okay. Come in and join us here on the live. I want him to get a Christmas wish for me also. And folks, I just don't type well. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He posted the address stuff for the document, posted the document. Thank you, Chata. I got me a mod. All right, we're doing good here. Merry Christmas. I got me a mod. Okay, guys. So there you can grab the link in the chat, okay, to the document. Know what we got for Christmas. This is the greatest Christmas gift a patriot could ever hope for. It's all about upholding your oath. It has nothing to do with anything else, but you are unfit to hold office when you do not uphold your oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Congress and the Supreme Court and the executive branch have not upheld their oath and therefore must be removed from office. All 388 plus 1 to 100 more. Send those letters, folks. All levels, you're right, Chata. All levels of public office. Uphold your oath. I took my oath in 1981. Okay, from the MEP station in Oakland, California. I've never been released from that oath. It had no expiration date. It's still very, very active and in good standing. Okay. If my commanders asked me to come to help protect this country from an enemy within, damn right, I'd be right there. Now, I may not be standing out there in the sun or the cold. I might be in an office building handling logistics. So that's what I can do. I know how to get things from point A to point B. So that's what I do. And I want you to share this video. Okay, when I post it, I appreciate it getting shared. I hope that I can reach everyone that's out there. I mean, there are people that I want to give new friends I have made, like the Golden Chariot Don. Love that boy. Okay? Trench, Grey Wolf, the G's, Trucker Joe, Norman Aggie, Rebecca. Uh, I think I can Warren, Wendy, uh, Mechanic Eric, Polish Agnes. Oh my goodness, the number of friends that I have gained. Nicole Robinson, the uh, uh, Gen 16, Shelby White. Okay, and Cousin Yeller, special holler out to Cousin Yeller. And Mayor. Yes, sir, Dennis Rose. Welcome, Merry Christmas. I'm getting a shout out to everybody this old brain can remember. I have got 5,000 friends on my Facebook page. 5,000 friends. Me, I reached my limit, okay, of friends on my Facebook page. That is such a, I am so rich. I am so wealthy. This year has just brought me the most prosperity I have ever had in my entire 67 years of living. I thank you all so much for Jersey, Jay and Jen, squirrels, both the squirrels. I love you. Wizzy Wing, I just think you are the cat's meow, honey. And Rooster, I love you all. I have no animosity, no discord with any of you. I love you all. Know that. I mean that. And that goes for Ann and DLA and Lori and all those people too. I love you. You love my country, no matter how you word it, no matter how you express it, you still love this country. And it is your love for this country makes me love you no matter what. So y'all can chit chatter and voice your discord. There will be no discord here. Okay? I have no actual discord for any person. There are some actions of people, and they isn't even that. It's the fact they were hired to do a job. Okay? And when I hire you to do a job, I expect you to do that job with the due diligence that I would do the job. You don't vote on a bill you ain't read. You don't write bills so big that they can't be read. Or you give them out in time for them to be read and debated and discussed. You're not upholding your oath of representation of the people. Now, that kind of action I have a real affinity to. Oh, I mean, I worked in a restaurant. Okay, I'd get real upset when a waitress walked out without doing her side work. You know, ketchup bottles are empty, the sugar containers empty, the salt, the peppers are empty, and you walk off the job? You time out? No, you go do your job. And as an employer, you need to do your job today. Get it done. Get it in the mailbox. So as soon as the mail starts running after the holidays, it gets picked up and gets gone. 2 letters. Give us a chance. No guarantees, but it's a chance. A chance to recover our constitutional republic. So be sure you go and read the document. But don't just read it, guys. If you don't share this, I only have, 17 people, okay? All right? 21 have liked this, and there's 17 people watching. Now, each of you convince 2 others to write 2 letters, and those 2 people convince 2 more. It won't take it long that 40,000 letters becomes 40 million letters. It works. But when you listen to it with your own ears, you don't put the word out, you don't share it, you don't get others to do the same, it dies with your ears. When you share it, it has power. I'll be sharing a link to this video on Truth. I will attempt to share a link to this video on Getter and Gab and MeWe and Facebook and in Messenger. I will be sharing this. I'm going to give you the links. All you got to do is copy and paste them, as I will be doing. And we can get the miracle on 34th Street to happen at the Supreme Court. We can. And I believe we will. I have faith in each and every one of you that hears my voice. Let's make Christmas full of hope. Just hope. And hope starts with action. Take action today for a better tomorrow. I love you all, and I wish you not only a beautiful, blessed Christmas, but a magnificent awakening of a new year. God bless you one and all. I'm kind of letting the chat catch up and letting folks in the chat get the links that they need so that you have those links open so that you can begin to copy and paste those links to everyone you know. It's vitally important. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Chawtong, for being my mods. I love you dearly. Thank you. Someday, let me get this in before I close. Mark your calendars, your new calendars. The 2023 calendars, mark them down. Block out the week of November the 4th through the 12th. It's Convoy of Honor time. It's time to come back and have a reunion. Don't forget, keep an eye on the Convoy of Honor Facebook page. As things develop, I will post them there. And we're going to have a great and fabulous reunion at the Black Oak Mountain Amphitheater in Lampe, Missouri, starting November the 4th and going through the 12th. Love you.